Well, here I am again, back at St. Jude's ER. There's a problem with my arm. My right arm, it actually swole up and got super hot. They're going to do tests. They just test my heart, test my lungs. Might be a blood clot from all the IV crap they put into me. We'll see. Well, after the CT scan and the ultrasound, I have a blood clot in my arm. How did it get there? From what I can gather, what the doctor was asking the nurse or talking to them when I was in the ER part, is that they may have used the wrong IV in my right arm. And apparently I'm going to be here for a few more days. Okay, moving right along. Well, I am now in room 287. All hooked up again. But I don't have an IV in me. And I don't have that thing with attached to any chest tube. Doesn't look like I'm going to get a chest tube, thank God. Fuck. I'm going to be here for another 2 or 3 days as they pump me full of some sort of drugs again for the blood clots that Kovic gave me. Well, it's kind of funny. When I was here for the 9 days, and they had hooked me up to all the IVs, 4 different drugs a day, they gave me a shot in the stomach for blood clots. Blood clots in my right arm and blood clots in both sides of my lungs. And if the medication doesn't hold and I happen to get another blood clot again, I'd be on blood clot medication for the rest of my life. Do your research. All right. Well, just received a little visit from the doctor. And once again, they tried to blame it on something else. And then I asked him, I said, how would I have gotten blood clots in my arm? Well, one cause could be the IV needles. Because in my right arm, I had 2. And those are the 2 locations that hurt the most right now. And very strangely, he also mentioned that, well, you could also get blood clots if you fly a lot. Now, that may be coming from the fact that I mentioned to people that I'd like to travel, so we'll see. That's it. So, this is my arm. I don't know if it's going to come out very good, but it's still swollen. This is my hand. I can't even see the knuckles there. That's where the IV was there, and in the hand down there. All right, we'll see. Saying blood clots in my hand or arm and in my lungs. So it's my first full day here, so we'll see. Well, they did another ultrasound today. Ruby, very nice lady, of my legs now, my right and left leg. She's unable to discuss anything with me. She would give all the information to the doctor, and he's supposed to come in there and discuss it with me. So we'll see. Well, today being the 5th, I had a visit from a young lady who's a physician's assistant, and she says that, yes, I have blood clots in my leg now, both of them behind the knee, and yes, I have blood clots in my arm, and they appear to be caused by the IVs that were in my upper part and my hand for the 9 days. So I'm not sure about that. Trying to work out this situation with the prescription. 3 doctors have kind of told me different time frames. One doctor deals with the lungs, says, well, no, look, 3 months is, appear to be okay. The young lady told me 3, 6 months, 9, a lifetime. Same thing with the Dr. Dahu. So anyway, that's it. Well, today's the 6th. I think it's Wednesday. Well, today I've been, in my opinion, had a phone call from administration. I had a visit from a nice young lady. She's a PA, checking on me. The lady from the kitchen goes, hey, somebody from the kitchen is going to be calling you, see if you want anything different on your food. And actually being here for the last 3 days now, the food's actually been pretty decent. So maybe I'm wrong, but I think they're worried about the fact that the blood clots in my arm was caused by those double IVs, one in my hand and one in where my arm bends. So I don't know, maybe wrong, but and now I got blood clots around my lungs and both of my legs now. Well, obviously so, blood circulates, but I may be stuck on medication for 3, 6, 9 months, or possibly forever. I don't like that, okay? I don't. So we'll see. Suppose I have another 1 to 3 days here. Supposedly they're going to transfer the medication from the shot version to the pill version. So we'll see. All right. Well, per the nurse Lewis, he says that I am now positive for the thing. I'm now in room 179er. So supposedly I'm only going to be here 1 more day. So we'll see. Hang on a second. Okay, here we go again. They moved me from my room 287 to 179 because this is the infected ward per the RN Lewis. He said that I have the thing, have had it for several days when I got the test to come in here. Okay. Well, if I have it, I got it here. My opinion, you know. So, for Dr. Dahu, I was supposed to be possibly released tomorrow. They're going to change my medication from the needles to these pills. Blood thinner medication. I do not like that. All right, we'll see. Well, I'm still here in the bottom of the barrel rooms with it's still freezing. I was supposed to be released today. It's almost 12. The doctor said he would release me early. Not happening, I guess. But I received a call from Madison. She's the physician's assistant. And, well, they've discovered some nodules in my lung. One right, one left side. I said, could it be cancerous? Could it be some sort of issue? And of course, you know, well, it could be this, it could be that. We got to keep an eye on it. You should come back and get imaged again in another 3 months. More tests, more this. If it goes that way, more imaging. And then we have to do a biopsy. You know, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't take drugs, I don't even smoke weed. So now all of a sudden I have all these health issues coming here. I don't know. I'm not saying these people are liars. I think they're trying to cover their ass and be extremely wide in their definitions for everything. But it's making me think I should talk to someone. So we'll go from there. Well, today's the 7th. 1:30, I think. It's close to 1:30. Well, I'm being discharged. Good news, bad news, I'm not sure. Have to go to the CVS drugstore and get this medication. I hope it's not too expensive. So we'll go from there. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with all this extra bad news, so we'll go. We'll go right now, see what happens. A week to put the medication heavy in my body, they said, and okay, take care.